Alrighty guys, you are back on the channel. Waddy has this little, what is this? This is international, isn't it? Yeah, as the international over here. We got a couple leaks on it before it goes out the road. Took this off, noticed that gasket was really flat, and this thing was leaking. So Waddy took it off, and now we're gonna need a new O-ring, which we don't have. Probably have to go to international to get it, but hopefully not. And we'll put her back together. And this thing, Waddy said it needs a valve cover gasket. Because it's leaking all down the block.
No, that's flat. That ain't no good. It's been smushed.
Yeah, that's pretty.
What you run into?
Flip it over on the round side, maybe it'll work out.
Yeah, it's too flat.
But I've never seen one of these with an O-ring in it. This is my first time seeing one. I thought it was just a normal gasket like this, but it's got an O-ring in it. It's nice to know. And then we're gonna have to get a valve cover gasket, like I said. And this thing did have a pump on it because it was on compost. Waddy took it out too. And now I think we're taking the side panels off. Maybe we're gonna get some new ones. These are all bent up, scratched. Pretty bad. I think we're putting new ones on it. I'm not sure, to be honest. I just got here. Been askew. They're right down. Yeah, you've been laying down, sleeping, everything, haven't you? Damn. Oh, it's probably hot. It's hurt. Training fluid?
Yeah, I had a drain just to get that pump.
Oh. Well, guys, I greased everything. Greased the S-cams, greased all the, actually, I didn't grease that back U-bolt, or not U-bolt, U-joint. But I need to do that. But grease all the S-cam and the brake chambers. Grease everything up here, all the steering assembly stuff, or whatever you can call it. Grease all the U-joints, except the back one. I didn't do that, but I'm going to. We're going to change the oil in this thing too. It's getting a complete service. And we're going to fix the hood. Well, this young man is. So broken everything. He's going to fiberglass it, stick it all back together. Get it done. That thing is broke a lot, ain't it?
Yeah.
It's gonna fall off.
You will see the whole thing done on my channel.
Yeah.
But you still don't remember which one it is.
Yeah, it's the, what is it? Trucker Sean, right?
Trucker Style Sean. Yeah.
Trucker Style Sean, there you go. If you guys are interested in little cab overs and everything, check out his channel. That's his little B thing over there. That's it. We're doing a complete service on this thing. This thing's gonna be ready to go out the road. It's gonna be run like a champ. Maybe. So I grease all this. Grease everything except that brake U-bolt, which I'm gonna be doing that. We got a brand new thing of oil. I'm excited about it.
I'm not.
This thing should be a good truck. And we also got some new tires coming. So we're going to be putting new tires on it. I'm pretty sure we're going to be changing these four because they're pretty rough. These look all right. These look fairly new. Or not fairly new, but they look decent. Front axle definitely does not look good. But taking all this crap off. We're going to be hauling boats with it. It's been pretty sweet. What you doing, Braxton? Taking the cam out?
Trying to get these cut.
Come on. Why don't you grab like a razor or something? Yeah, help it.
Battery cut itself.
We gotta take the cam out of this thing. So if you guys seen Timmy's video, you know why. Taking the cam out, it's supposed to have another cam. And so to do this, you have to remove the radiator, slap it out of the way. I guess he's gonna leave the hood on there. I would've took it off. It's only 4 bolts. But he's gonna take this little thingamajig off right here. And take out that junk and take it apart.
Yeah, 1792. I know you didn't have the other
help
ones to stop.
Alrighty, guys. We might have made a little mistake, but there's a little bit of oil left in this thing, and we didn't really pour it out, so this thing is like to the ram. Look at that. It's so, look at that. That right there is oil. Looks like I'm, that's cool. I like that picture. Anyway, what I like to do with these oil filters is leave the plastic on it and tighten it. Then when you get done tightening it, you just pull the plastic off. And look at there. You don't even have to clean her off.
Hey.
Little trick.
Yeah.
Ugh.
I got some extra ones too.
Here we go, guys. This thing is full of oil. Got a little oil contraption. Got some diesel. I already put a new filter on. I gotta clean it off a bit. And what is that? That's another fuel filter, ain't it? Probably gonna have to change that too. I'm pretty sure we have it. If we do, I mean, if we don't, we'll get one, obviously. Change that filter. This thing's got new oil filter, fuel filter. Gotta get the other fuel filter. Everything's greased. Now we're just waiting on the tires, and we're gonna have to do the valve cover gasket too, and just zip tie everything up. We definitely need to get this thing cleaned. This thing is disgusting. But once it gets cleaned and we zip tie everything up, this thing ought to do pretty dang good. I think it will. But it's only time to tell. Alrighty, just put that sucker on there. Wipe her off a little bit. Why?
Can't tell if it's a neutral or not.
Let's start it up. You'll find out. I'm broken. Hey, Waddy. This thing's in gear. It is. Well, she runs. Waddy, this thing is in gear. That was the funniest
Hey,
thing
it's,
I've
hard,
ever.
it's hard to find it when you put a new one
Dude, this
on.
thing is, it is weird. It's very tight. This is the truck we put that tranny in, ain't it? Yeah, this is the truck we put that tranny in. It wasn't too hard. It was actually pretty easy. I liked it. Was it? Yeah, I know. It was a lot easier than that dump truck.
Who got hurt? Me.
Well, you should have. I don't know, Waddy. Anyway, it was a lot.
Let it slide.
It was less difficult. Let's just say that. It was less difficult. Waddy about cut his hand off. Well, we checking the rear ends and everything?
I didn't check him.
I'll go ahead and check
But
them.
I'm gonna check the transmission.
The tranny.
Yeah, the train.
We're going through this whole thing. Check the rear ends. What you do? Take that little sucker out. Stick your finger in there. If your finger gets grease on it, it's good. If your finger don't have grease on it, then it's not good. All right, Waddy. You stick it in, it comes out with something on it, it's good. Stick it in, it comes out with something else. It's not good. Alrighty, train's full. This thing was pretty empty. I almost used a whole 5-gallon bucket of gear oil. Got all the filters changed, everything's greased. This thing is about ready. Just gonna need tires, get her done. Alrighty guys, so we're gonna check the rear ends, and I cannot get this bolt out. Many of you guys know, don't get check that often. I mean, you can see if it's gonna be leaking on the wheel seal or something, but we're just checking this to make sure, and it's kind of, you know, sealed in there, so hopefully this little thing right here can break it loose. Really don't look like it's going to, so that right there is not good. Oh, there she is. She's coming out. Yeah, big old pipe wrench. That's what she's used for. Now, we can take old Bessie. There she is. Oh, she's full. Ooh. Dang, it's full. I'm gonna have to clean that up. Ooh. It's definitely full. Oh. she is. Dan's got himself a little bed over there, don't you? I'll check the front one, make sure it's good too, and then get to her. Made a big old mess. We're getting her off though. All the ideas working. Try to take these hoses off. Look at this thing. Thing's about cut. Look how deep that is. It's a deep cut. That's a thick hose. But when we lifted it up, this little lever was underneath the frame. We lifted it up, turned the lever on, and yep, there she is. We're gonna get these lines off, and then we're gonna back this thing up and figure out what to do with it. This thing still has like 50 gallons of fluid in it. That's gonna pour out everywhere. Throw it down.
Do we not have a bucket to keep under? Or is it?
Alright, here we go. No break.
It's a lot of weight.
You gonna leave that tire like that? You gonna down stack it?
I'll down stack it.
You scared of, right?
All right, keep going. All right. That's not gonna work. You're on the valve. Pick it up. Pick it up. Is it down? Well, that could work.
See if it'll wiggle. No, it will wiggle. Yeah, hang on.
Here, scoot up a little bit. There you go. Now let her down.
Hold it straight. There you go. That'll work for now.
Yeah.
I hate this no brake thing.
Yeah, no. Check the motor. Woo!
Low.
There she is. Got the tank off of her. Gonna figure out some place to put it, so I don't have to worry about dumping it over or something.
Unless it goes chilling there.
Yeah, it's true. Alrighty, guys, I'm about halfway done. So we're taking the tires that was on the back axle, putting it on the front axle because it's just floating basically. And we're gonna have some brand new tires put on the back axle. And yeah. So anyway, moving these tires up here. I'm going down with that. Then I got to break all 4 of these down, take them off, and Whitey's going to put them on in the morning. I'm going to go ahead and take them off, break them down, get them off the rim for him. And then he's going to mount them back up, and that'll be good to go. And then I got to go over here to a, what is it called? A compost trailer or a walking floor. And I'm going to show you guys how to adjust a chain. You know, the belt. I'm going to show you how to adjust the belt on a walking floor. So that'll be fun, and I'm gonna grease it up too. Pretty cool. What? What is? It's called walk floor. The floor walks. No, it ain't. I don't believe you. I'll do whatever. Yeah, it's my little thing. Timmy over there videoing me. Hey, I'm gonna video you. Oh yeah? Ooh. Take these tires and put them up there and break those down real quick. Get her done. Alright guys, I'm done at the shop. Changed the tires over, so we have the 2 decent looking tires on the front axle. Well, the 4. Come on down. Come on. And we're waiting in the morning to get the tires up and everything. Dan, come on, jump in. Let's go. Good boy, good boy. Oh, but I bought some new rounds. Well, I got some new rounds. I didn't buy them because I'm not 18 yet. But I got some new rounds for my gun. So what I'm going to go do is I'm going to go shoot some rounds. Alrighty, guys. So I got some rounds for my gun. Oh, dropped it. And I decided to do a little shooting today. So what I'm doing is I'm trying to like zero in my scope right now. And I think I'm doing all right. It ain't doing too bad. So let's go here and show you guys. All right, so top one was first shot. I think it was the top one was the first shot. The one on the right or the left, the one on the garage. All right, so top one was the first shot. The one over there on the left is second one. The one in the middle is the third. And then the other two, I think this one right here was the third one or fourth one, and then the fifth. But one of them, I wasn't really just, you know, I didn't do a very good job. But anyway, I did pretty good. I don't think I did too bad. What I did is I'm gonna get another plate, and I'm gonna set it way over there, up on that hill. And I'm shooting way back there. Not that chair, that little stand back there. So far I'm shooting. I don't think I did too bad. That's probably what, about 150 yards? Ain't too bad. Now I shot the Coke can, filled it up with water. Well, I shot it, then I filled it up with water. I'm gonna shoot it in a minute. But I'm gonna go get another plate. I'm gonna set it up there, and I'm gonna see if I can hit that bad boy. Right dead in the center. I could be like an American sniper, by God. I'm telling y'all. Oh, it's coming. American sniper. All the Russians and crap, or whatever is going on with them. I hope we don't like break out World War or something. That would be horrible. I mean, we're just now getting. Well, actually, I don't think it would have like affect us too much as long as we don't get actually involved. But if they're killing civilians and everything and this and that, I kind of see it. But I don't know. Everybody's got an opinion. But I'm gonna go get that plate, I'm gonna paint it, and I'm gonna sit up there on the hill. Alrighty guys, don't mind my little spray painting skills, but got her set up. I'm shooting it from way over yonder at the tree line. It's about at least 200 yards, for sure. Paint this sucker, it's gonna be awesome. The guys themselves, look at them suckers. Nice. I want to join the military so bad. Like, we're not even just all the cool stuff shooting, you know, like stealth and all that crap. Like, it's the brotherhood. Like, I've seen it, my brother and everything. Like, the brotherhood there is just ridiculous. You know, I want something like that. It's awesome. You get to shoot guns, you can fly in helicopters, you can do all that crap. You get to travel. There's so much benefits from it. It's ridiculous. That's what I plan on doing, maybe. So when I turn 18, it depends on Cody. When Cody gets out in time or whatever, because he's getting out and everything. If he don't get it, if he decides not to go out, get out or whatever, then I am definitely joining the military. That's basically the only reason. Ooh, see that? That fell. That's basically the only reason I'm not like joining the military, because Cody's getting out. Me and him pretty close. We love working out together. Like, we go on the river together. We literally do everything together. We love riding bikes. Everything I like, pretty much he likes, which is pretty sweet. Basically like twins. Look how small that thing's gotten already. You can barely see it. It's gonna be sweet. Alrighty guys, I took it out. Shot 2 times at it. I shot at the little target over there before, because I'm not going to be shooting any deer or anything when the season comes open. I'm not going to be shooting anything like probably from that far away, honestly. But I took 2 shots for it. I missed the first time, and then I readjusted my scope or whatever. You know, it has like a little notches instead of the center. I went down one because it is a little bit of a long travel, so you know, bullet drop. Nailed it second time. I wonder where I hit it. Really, really excited. You guys have no idea. That is awesome. Heck yeah. Alright guys, moment of truth. Hit right on the corner. Well, wasn't as good as I expected, but I still hit it at least. I don't think that was too bad. I need to get something to actually pry it up. Like, stick it in the ground so when I hit it, it won't move. Alrighty guys, I just got out of school and Paris's mom called and she was saying something about her car messed up. And let me tell you something that is a shame. Like, she has been sitting here for an hour, a woman, and no one has stopped to check or anything. Like, that's ridiculous. A woman sitting on the side of the road and everything, and no one will sit and check and, you know, try to help out. That's ridiculous in my opinion. Like, everybody should need help. But what happened is she ran this thing out of oil, and I'm pretty sure it seized up on her. So that's not good at all. Got my oil. I put oil in it, you know, check, make sure why not. And this thing still won't run. It could have jumped time, but I don't really think so. I think it seized up. But she said she was just driving it, and it suddenly just quit. Then again, I don't really know these motors. I know the Jeep. If a Jeep, like a 3.6, came over here, and there was like, it just shut off, I'd be like, yeah, it jumped time probably. But this motor, I don't really know anything about, so I really don't know. She said, whew. Oh, it's raining. But she said she heard like a little rattling noise, and she had someone check on it, and they said it was fine or whatever. But I didn't check the oil, so when I got here, the first thing I did was check the oil, because her mom, she don't really know that much about cars. I'm going to talk about her, but, you know, they don't know this stuff, so they can't, like, really know what's going on. You know, not everyone's mechanically inclined, but I'm pretty sure this thing's seized up. I'm going to try to see if she'll let me work on it or whatever, like tear it apart, check the compression on it and everything, and just go through it, put a scanner on it, figure out, like, diagnose it. And I'm pretty sure this motor's gone. Like, in my opinion, that's what I think. But I still think it is ridiculous that she sat here for about an hour trying to, like, get someone to get a hold of and everything, and no one would even stop to see if she needed help or what. That is ridiculous. And it's raining outside. It's dumb. But anyway, I'll leave you guys a little update once I get figure out what's wrong with it and everything. Alrighty guys, trying to figure out the problem. He hooked the scanner up to it, and camshaft resistance sensor. Yeah. But yeah, she's with a kid. But cam resistance sensor is overloaded. Huh? Yeah. Paris' mom's car is getting towed or whatever. Thing did jump time, so at least that's what the scanner says. So I'm gonna try to do, if they don't have other plans with it, I want to see if I can do it, and I'll do it for like super cheap. Like, I'll do it for $200. Doing a timing chain and a like, if it didn't bend any valves, you know, that's pretty good for $200. But, you know, I can help her out or whatever, a lot of stuff. So we're doing this thing. We got the valve cover on. Literally everything is done with it except an air leak, a dog bone, and some other stuff. But the guy's cleaning it, and that's what we're going to be doing right now. Alrighty guys, we're back at the shop. We're working on this for Red International. So the trucker Sean, trucker style Sean, I can't remember, I never do, but he fixed the hood. It looks decent. I fixed this air leak we had on it. It was on top of the tranny. Let me come over here so you guys can hear me. So the red line on the tranny that switches the high side and low side, one's a pressure line and one's a return line. I'm pretty sure the red's the pressure. But it was leaking like right when it goes into the top of the tranny. So it was a quick connect on it. So I pulled the quick connect out of it, cleaned it out really good, put the quick connect back on it, and cut that hose a little bit shorter, or the hole behind the hole. Stuck it back in there, don't leak no more. And we're taking the PTO, where you turn on the PTO. I'm not sure what that's called. But there's a couple of lines that go down, and when he gets done right here, I'll show you what I've done. When I unhooked, just kind of show you how PTO is, like the thing that turns on and off, how it's kind of worked and everything. But it's all disconnected. I'm just waiting for this guy to get done cleaning it so I can take it out and everything. I'm obviously going to wash up because he's cleaning the truck. He does a really good job of cleaning trucks. Like, I'm impressed. But we're gonna let this thing air up, or back up, because all the air came out of it by the time I got it fixed. We're gonna let it air up, see if it leaks again. If it don't leak, sweet. If it does, then we'll go back to it. It's good enough for me.
You can't hear it, but come to find out when you do hear it.
I think you're just hearing things.
I'm not hearing things.
We call that permatex. That's ridiculous.
That thing's probably back down there. I ain't playing.
Yeah, I kind of hear it. It's probably that dryer, to be honest. The bottom of that dryer where that valve pops in and out. That thing could be leaking. I've heard that. But, so what this thing, this little PTO. Hey, Waddy.
Why?
Waddy's gonna be driving a big truck. All right, so that little pump was wired into that little fitting I put in right there. It had a 3-piece fitting, whatever, or a T. Ain't that what it's called? A T.
Yeah, T.
Had a T in it, and it had the other hose running to the on and off thingamajig. I don't know what it's called, or I don't really know anything about it. But wired those back in, and oh, I took her out. I bet this thing is a pain in the butt to figure out how to wire in, or if you're doing it for the first time. Because that is a lot of lines and everything. This is kind of, yeah. I mean, a bunch of them wasn't even hooked in, to be honest. Yeah. I bet this thing, I don't know, I wouldn't even do it. I would just be overwhelmed. It is.
Got brand new inside in there.
Well, that don't even have a bushing in it.
It's in there.
It's in there?
There.
Over there?
Hurry up, get on there.
Alright. Oh, looks like we're changing dog bone.
I bought it.
$500.
Yeah, I got 2 of them.
You put them both on, or you just want to keep one till the other one?
I don't know how the front one looks.
Yeah, that's still good. We won't change that. It'd be kind of pointless to change it. Put a new one on it. But this one, that bushing's definitely out of it. That'll wear your tires and everything. And that is not good for, especially brand new tires. Look at these things. Look at the meters. So I put these back here because there is tension on these because of the drive shaft or whatever. Like, these are the tires that pull, so these will wear down. And these are free, so these tires right here should catch up to these.
Merry Christmas.
And then it should like working back and forth. Woo! Look at the difference in that thing and that. Dude, that's a lot thicker. And it's gonna match. Yeah, that's the right one. Nice. So we're gonna be taking that dog bone apart. Woohoo! Alrighty, guys, there she is. Not this side. This side literally comes straight out. That is not good at all. It's not supporting nothing. It's literally just sitting there flopping around. Dr. Pepper. But let me tell you guys, having the right tools makes it so much easier. We got this sucker on there. Took it right off. No problems at all. What I'm going to do, it probably won't really help anything, but I'm going to take some grease and I'm going to put on this thing before I slide back in that hole. Because they're looking a bit rusty. That's what I'm doing. It doesn't, I don't care if it helps it or not. I'm just doing it. And putting that in, I got to ask to see if it really matters which this, where that sits. It looks like it's adjustable. I probably don't because it's doing the same thing. But I'm going to ask to make sure. And I'm gonna go ahead and beat this rust off while I'm at it too, and throw a layer of paint on it. Alrighty, guys, just got clean off, beating off all the rust. Now I'm gonna take some black paint. I'm just gonna paint over the whole thing. I sprayed all the brake cleaner, so there ain't no grease on it. And it's not really like professional. It's just, you know, something to do. I mean, it ain't gonna hurt nothing. I mean, if anything, it'll help it, you know, because it ain't gonna be digging in so much, in my opinion. But we're gonna do that. Then we're gonna stick this dog bone on. I asked Dad about it, and he did say that when you put this thing on, it's got to be level, like straight across. It's got to be level. So I gotta keep that in mind when I put it on. Other than that, this is it. Alrighty guys, got a little layer paint on it. I mean, it's nothing special. It's just covering that rust. Maybe a little stop rusting or whatever. It don't really matter. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take some grease, throw in that. Like I said, I don't really care if it helps or not. It's just for my benefit. But I'm sticking through there, make sure it's level, and then tighten her back up. And this gun right here is freaking mean. 1/4 inch gun. Ooh, sexy. Alrighty guys, we have got her on. She looks great. Clean that grease off a little. Anyway, Waddy was taking these stickers off the truck because we got new stickers. That's what we're doing to every single one of our trucks. If you've seen them, like the Gentry and Sons on the Pete. So I'm gonna be taking these little numbers off right here and number 15 up there. So we got new ones on or whatever. But yeah, that's what I'm doing. Waddy got a boat. He had to go get a boat for Malibu. So I'm gonna finish this and I'm gonna wrap everything up. Alrighty guys, I got all the numbers off the DOT that was right there. Waddy got this big old sticker off. 15 that was right there. There's another 15 that was right here. The big old sticker right there. Another DOT over here. But we got them all off, and we're gonna let the guy that comes over and cleans our stuff, we're gonna let him clean it up and everything. And then tomorrow we're gonna put the GNS trucking stickers on it, and then this thing will be ready to go out on the road. Finally, this thing, we have went through it like completely. We checked all the oil, all the air leaks. We did get a new valve cover gasket. I wasn't here for that, but they did. Whatever. The other side's locked. But got a new valve cover gasket, changed the oil in it, literally through and back. Like we checked both the hub axles over here. We checked literally everything on this truck. It's gonna be ready to go. Hopefully it does really good because when it goes out, it goes out. Like this thing's gonna be gone for 2 weeks straight, I think. It won't even be coming back. But I really hope this thing does great, and I'll show you guys a little after picture. Not on this video, but I'll post it on my YouTube of how good this thing cleans up, of how good of a job this guy does. It's pretty good. But this thing will look great. I think it will do good, hopefully. But that'll be it for today, guys. Thank you all for watching, and I hope you guys are all having a great day.